On, guys? Today we'll be talking about who will the Minnesota Timberwolves be drafting. You guys know me, T-Wolves Magic Wiz, kind of my teams, and guys, this year was the first year in a long time we had hope, and we're not in the lottery. All right, guys, let's talk about the three guys I believe they could draft: EJ Liddell, all right, Jalen Williams out of Santa Clara, all right, and I think the other one would be Jake Laravia with a potential Walker Kessler in there because I know everyone we've talked about big man. I just think we also could just get a big man through free agency, and we should look at players at positions we need. We need two-way guys. So let's talk about it. Let's go for it. EJ Liddell, a guy who I think is the next Paul Millsap. If Tari Eason's here, I'd be fine with Tari Eason because I could see the Bulls taking EJ Liddell instead of Tari Eason, and we take Tari Eason. But right now, EJ Liddell, this guy averaged about 20 points a game, 8 rebounds, 2.6 blocks, 2.5 assists per game this year for the Ohio State Buckeyes that went 20-12 and lost to Villanova in the second round of the NCAA tournament. And look, according to Ohio State, he's just the third player in the last 30 years to average those numbers over a full season, joining Thompson of Rider and Tim Duncan of Wake Forest. That's some elite company to be with. I mean, Jason Thompson, he was a first round pick, but either way, this guy's 6'7", two-time first time All Big Ten, 13 All American, and he's ranked top 25 on a lot of boards, and he's a great player. And I think he's just a great guy who could fit here and play next to Karl Anthony Towns or even Jared Vanderbilt if they wanted to go take. They would never take Karl Anthony Towns out of the game, but there's lineups where I could figure they could go Vanderbilt at center, Liddell, Edwards, Beasley, Pat Bev, or D'Angelo Russell, whoever is our point guard next year, because I know that's up in the air. I just think EJ Liddell's a versatile guy who could develop into a Paul Millsap-esque player. Now Jalen Williams. This man has flown up the draft boards. He actually might go in the lottery. He's 21 years old, 6'6" with a 7'2" wingspan. Okay, if you watch his tape and done the work, there aren't many holes. This guy's so versatile on the ball, can defend multiple positions. He hits 40% from three. He can pass at a high level as he spent some time through his development in high school as a point guard until a late growth spurt pushed him out to the wing. He has a low center of gravity, which allows him to move past opposing players with ease, and he possesses some real shake off the bounce. And I would not be surprised that he ends up going in the lottery, or if he's right here, we're going to take him, okay? We're going to take him because this man, he has all the tools you're looking for to play the wing, okay? I just love that he averaged 4 assists per game for Santa Clara versus just 2.1 turnovers. Guys with this kind of size and skill tend to stick in the NBA for a long time. He has the ball skills, shooting in a great frame. I'm going to call the shot here early. I would not be surprised if he goes earlier, but if he's there, better take him. Okay, in my opinion, he would be the best. Then Jake Laravia. Are you guys a Jake Laravia fan? I love Jake Laravia. I think he's a guy who's climbed up the boards. He has great feel for the game, great instincts, high basketball IQ, 6'8" frame with I think 6'10" wingspan. His skill as a shooter teams tend to love him, or the ones that are analytically inclined, and they value the ability to dribble, pass, and shoot, which is something Chris Finch loves. And he's not the most athletic guy, even though he tested way better than people were expecting. So showing that he'll be able to be a plus defender at the next level. But he's already a really good team defender and always makes the right rotation. For a role player, it's tough to find more. Given his intelligence and as a mover without the ball and his shooting, the Timberwolves seem like a perfect fit to throw him out there, okay? And he's just an exceptional passer for someone his size. He's reliable, smart, making intelligent plays at his own expense that help the team. He keeps the ball moving around the horn in a way star players love playing with. And he's not just a good shooter, but he's a confident, knockdown guy that I think he'd develop into. And he's a 6'8" frame that he's shown he has good athleticism, and with the conditioning of the NBA strength and conditioning program, he just has a tailor-made game for winning. And then the last one is Walker Kessler. I think we'll talk about right here. Walker Kessler, man, oh man, people really like this guy. Walker Kessler, he was arguably could have been the defensive player of the year this year in college. He's a monster interior rim protector who swats shots away and plays well in drop coverage situation. He had a whopping 5 blocks per game in the SEC play this season, along with 12 points and 9 rebounds. Some scouts think he can shoot better from the perimeter. And Kessler's worst game was obviously the Auburn's NCAA tournament against loss against Miami and probably left a bad taste in most people's mouths. And it showed against an athletic, up tempo team. Kessler didn't look up to speed and struggled. And those are going to be the type of high level athletes he faces every night in the NBA. So hopefully this isn't a harbinger of something that could be something to come. But still, Kessler is one of the best rim protectors in this class. And, Naz Reid's our backup center, but Walker Kessler would be an upgrade. I want to hear your thoughts down below. Who would you draft?